rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go. 26-yard line. You get some black and Mexican here. You so light. I'm like, I knew you were missing something. That's why your name. That's why your name. That's why your last name.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep now.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Now Rodgers. And he's going to go down again. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
That's what I told her.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And trying here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Come on out here, come get some. Come get some. Come on, right.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 31 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Check. 319.
Check 53. Who that?
Jim. You got motion there. You got motion there.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Pick it up. 319.
From the 29, Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
Oh, right there, boy.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's going to air one out. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
It's the big rich town. Yeah.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. McCoy's got the first down and more. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. It's a big run there by McCoy. And even 50 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Hey, 57.
On second down, it's McCoy. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
And
how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
Check. No. Attack. Watch the safety creep. Show him. Yellow.
Oh, yeah, you fucked up, buddy.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
But credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Make sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Let's go, baby.
Because he ran down, but my
The
dude,
offense
my
now
dude
at the
didn't
line,
fire
ready for their
down,
next
though.
drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do?
They didn't block. They all went to the side. They didn't block nobody in front of them. It's like they had a big hole. It's like y'all just let him come through. Like they ran up. They worried about. It was dumb. That was stupid. I shouldn't have mic'd him. Mic'ing them dudes do some dumb shit sometimes.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup, 9 yards on 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They run with a fullback now. This is Dan Vitale. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
319.
Let's go, D.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing. But there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp, we'll see how that works out. How about Todd Gurley and his health? Because, boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering, someone like Le'Veon Bell took the year off, now a new offense. But if he starts going like he used to, he's obviously going to be a good one.
Fresh legs is what you're counting on with Le'Veon Bell and a fresh start in New York with the Jets. And if you're looking for an exciting rookie, remember this. Kyler Murray's going to get the ball from the first snap, and they're going to leave him in there throughout. And as long as he stays healthy, he's going to pitch it around the park a bunch. Don't be surprised if he gets a little love, too.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
59, mark, 59, mark. Check.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
I'm coming. Mike, check. 59.
Watch the run.
Look at this.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Let me get that.
And he fires
Let me
one
get
that's
the honey badger,
intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at a top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass-catching tight end in history, in Tony Gonzalez. How would he like to work against his secondary? Champ Bailey and Ty Law at corner, Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson at safety. Good luck trying to get open against those four. What a matchup that would have been. But it was a terrific night for those gentlemen. Congratulations. And, of course, Ed Reed's bust will go down in history because they got the hair exactly right, and Ed had a ball up there in his Hall of Fame speech.
And remember, next year they're going to celebrate the centennial year of the NFL with a special class of 20, so get ready for those speeches.
I wonder if they'll do it like Johnny Robinson this year, who actually submitted a video instead of going up to the podium, and his speech was about 5 minutes long, which is probably about the right length.
On second down, it's McCoy. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Yellow.
I got you.
97.
93's the mic. 93's the mic.
I got you, boy.
Check. 93's the mic. 93's the mic.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
That's that.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a
Man, you got
touchdown.
lucky. He threw the ball.
I think you're going into halftime with a good size lead. Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they get their focus back.
Bullshit.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
You got to get another. I'll pick the lead. Don't think I won't.
You ain't. That was some bullshit, dude. Cut it wrong.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On second down, Williams. Tackle made by Montrevious Adams.
I was out of her.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs.
You got saved by the bell. You was going to be like,
up in the end zone, but it's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. He's going to launch this thing way down. This is caught inside the 15. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Back there. I threw that motherfucker straight to my nigga.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Look about that.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop him with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Butker's kick here is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, man. And I'm going down over the school.
Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Ain't nobody shutting me down. Running the ball for real.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw.
Out of here.
Flushed out right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
I know the slide now.
Check the backer, check the backer. Let's go, motion. Watch twist.
Yellow.
On 1st down, McCoy. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check, check. First down.
Easy. Yellow.
Exit.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
10th carry now for McCoy.
What are you talking about?
To the races. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I told you I was going down there in school, man.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Rodgers. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 7 yards there and a first down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Look 59 Mike. 59 Mike. Check, 59. Watch the out.
26.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Double dog. That's the way. Ringo. Mike's 50.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rodgers. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. On the ground, this is Williams. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. We're back now in KC. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points.
I think what that little run move up. Put that in my arsenal. Hey, what package that in? What, iPhone Pro?
On 2nd and 15 now. Rodgers. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the honey badger, there to knock it away.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on them all game long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Going for the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Box it, box it, box it, box it.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. They begin the drive with Williams. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Dude, what
I like
kind
the
of play was
strategy.
that?
Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And down he goes. Dean Lowry, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah, you shouldn't have went for that, you know. You should have just batted the ball down.
I didn't go for it. He did that.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw again to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. The fullback dive held up short. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Butker on for the PAT.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
Gonna beat him up too.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yeah, don't be running, don't be hiding, don't be scared.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, hey, watch that, watch that. Shift. Kill. Undercrush.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get this to Jake Kumaro. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Yeah, I learned how to pick that blitz up.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 42 yards. And the Packers get a score closer. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
I want to let you know that.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. But it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Yellow.
I got it this time.
They'll run it with Williams. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Get up off me. Getting up off me.
Again, it's Williams.
Got him looking.
He's taken down inside the 30.
Let's go down there.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Now Williams.
Got him looking. Whoa. Touchdown.
There he goes left side. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown.
Damian
Touchdown,
Williams.
dude.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And now
Come on. Block him. That's all he had to do was block you. I'm gone.
He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
All he had to do was block you,
here's Butker on to kick it away.
That's stupid. Oh, there
This
go
will
my
be taken
nigga
in
Randall.
at the
He's trying to
one.
get in. Boop. Uncle Steve sleep already?
Yeah, there you go. I can pick that up.
Man, you ain't doing nothing. I'm doing.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
You would have been sacked me about that. I gotta pick it up that.
Man, you ain't picking up nothing. They just not getting in.
If I ain't picking it up, why
After
you
the
ain't getting
incompletion,
in?
here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
I can get in if I want to.
No, you can't.
You said what? Who I am?
No, you can't.
I can't see.
Here's Rodgers throwing again.
I overplayed the ball. Tyrann Mathieu.
Complete.
Yeah.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
What they
As the
say?
clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
319.
Exit.
Shift.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Bang.
Shift.
On first down, Rodgers. And this will be caught at the 30. That one goes for 30 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
You ain't gonna be able to stop it.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Check 31.
Check 4.
Check your hot read. Check 99.
And again, it's Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Ooh, he dropped that ball, man. He liked that, man.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Watch the run.
Switch.
Kill.
Yeah, my nigga stood up, yeah.
To throw is Rodgers. Gonna throw again.
Give me that.
He rifles
What is
one.
wrong with you?
Intercepted. Picked off at the 14.
What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
He ain't pick it up this time. You gonna pick that blitz up. I saw you blitzing. Just pick it up.
Nah, he was coming. He was coming, my boy.
I got some 5 receiver sets for you though. You ain't better stop it.
Nah, you better have your back there. You better always have
The
your
Chiefs
back
offense
there.
about set to begin this
You
drive.
might say,
And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
I don't like that one. I don't like the one.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
I had Watkins on the other side. I was finna throw Watkins to get him a touchdown.
I knew you was going deep.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Oh, I'll take it. Take it. Yeah, McCoy can run, boy. What? Sean McCoy. Oh, he can run. Both of my niggas had it. McCoy had 98 for a touchdown. D. Williams had motherfucking 86 for 2 touchdowns. Look, I'm breaking big runs. 150, 129. Big run. I threw 2 touchdowns. Oh yeah. That's how we do. Tyreek had 153. Ooh. Hey, we styling on them,